We're going to find out in France how quiet it becomes when we come together live. That's really great. So that's happening at the end of this 40 days. And great. So I'm really happy that you're here right now in this meditation and music moment. And it's really different this time. I had to do some preparations just before we started, and it was worth doing it. So there's music and there is meditation. But see, we're not ritualistically active, so to speak. So it's always fresh and new inspiration. There's not really like a rhythm. It's not really a way of doing it. So it's always been shaken up a little bit and yeah, stimulating you to become completely present here, just like it does for me. I stay on the edge of the seat, so to speak. I have no idea what to share, what to do, and suddenly, woof, there it is. So that's what happened to me just a moment before this class started too, or this meditation started. And I found myself suddenly in the third patriarch of Zen. I don't know if you ever heard of it or ever read it. I used it before in classes. It's totally lovely to contemplate and to meditate on. So we will be using that today, and I made a little say movie for it. And so, what is the third patriarch of Zen? Well, it was just not just, but it is in scripture, very old. It was translated by an American, and it's very old, like 400 years after Christ or before Christ even. So it's so bright and clear that it's lovely to use, and it helps you. At least when I read it, when I use it, it helps me to let go of any kind of idea of dualistic thinking. It's really like a beautiful invitation to, in a different way, connect with what is real, and it is good to be playful with that too, to use different books sometimes and just take something out of it, just to keep your inspiration fresh and rich. You know, I love that. I love that, because you don't want to get stuck in a certain way of doing things or a certain teaching, and or in certain jargon, even though that might still happen. So please let me know if you discover it, because I love to be, say, confronted with it, just like you probably. Like, you don't want to get stuck in ideas. That's not what this is about at all. So that's good. I love to die in that and come to life again and lose it. So here today is an active meditation. So I made some music that will last probably 15 minutes, and then I'll repeat some of it again. And the words, it is a movie. I don't know how that's going to go. You never know, because the timing has just to be right. So I might stop it in between because there are pauses in it. It is not the whole third patriarch of Zen scripture, but it's a part of it. The part that I think is like perfectly sized for us at this point in the 40 days. By the way, this is our say 11th day of the 40 days. So it's like amazing how this goes. So meeting on a day-by-day basis, I lose completely track of time and of how long this ever lasts. Like it has nothing to do with anything else than we're being present here. We're joining in the one love, one heart, one mind, and yeah, it's like waves. If I speak for myself, it's like waves of gratitude are coming in. It's like waves are coming in. So I love to play that song later on. Sebastian sent it to me. It's like waves are coming in. It's like waves are coming in. It's like it's really happening. I'm so grateful for you being part of this, and and being in this energy together, meeting on a daily basis, and really like needing that in that sense. Like, yes, I love to be nurtured. I love to be fed by this. So that's totally lovely. And so this time I will use some self-composed music just to stay out of the whole idea of copyright. With the music, it's always difficult, and I have to be careful with that. I don't want to, a lot is possible, but also sometimes you have to, work with it in a certain way. So this time it felt like, okay, I love to have very simple songs in the background that are just supporting a little bit. I will not play it continuously, so there will be quiet in it too. So it's going to be one improvisation in that sense. And this is probably going to take like 25 to 30 minutes or so. And then afterwards, I will play songs that came to me today by you. You sent it to me, and that I discovered for myself, a song I would love to play. And there are more requests like, oh, please, this one is so precious to me. I love to hear that again. Or this is what I would love to give. You're welcome to send that to me. And so I invited Joshua for next week to make a playlist to play these songs that he loves in this meeting. But today I will use first and the self-composed, and then later on the songs that were requested. So it's a good it's a good program. It's a good program. It's amazing how this comes together. I had no idea. So yeah, wonderful. So this happens because of you. It's really like that. Otherwise, this would not happen. So great. So thank you for that. So this is the third patriarch of Zen, as it is called. The Great Way is also called. So we're just going to relax now and take it very easy and start breathing and relaxing into this moment. We come together in a provision of light and love that is given us by our shared purpose. And it's an amazing happening at this time. You can feel that. It's like, wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. It's so amazing. It's so, allow your mind to expand into this. Let yourself be touched by what you hear and what you feel. And don't be afraid to sink into that. The Great Way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. The Great Way is not difficult for those who have no preferences. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. When love and hate are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth are set infinitely apart. If you wish to see the truth, then uphold no opinions for or against anything. If you wish to see the truth, then hold no opinions for or against anything. If you wish to see the truth, then hold no opinions for or against anything. To set up what you like against what you dislike is the disease of the mind. To set up what you like against what you dislike is the disease of the mind. When the deep meaning of things is not understood, the mind's essential peace is disturbed to no avail. When the deep meaning of things is not understood, the mind's essential peace is disturbed to no avail. The way is perfect like vast space where nothing is lacking and nothing in excess. The way is perfect like vast space where nothing is lacking and nothing in excess. Indeed, it is due to our choosing to accept or reject that we do not see the true nature of things. Indeed, it is due to our choosing to accept or reject that we do not see the true nature of things. So be serene in the oneness of things, and such erroneous views will disappear by themselves. Be serene in the oneness of things, and such erroneous views will disappear by themselves. The great way is not difficult for those who have no preferences.